How's everyone doing? My name is Zach, and I'm here to talk to you.
This is the
Sounds good. Thank you. Talk to you a little further about weather and climate. It's important to know that although our site is part of the Seekonk River, it is still also part of the Narragansett Bay, and that makes it a tidal zone. So typically we see between 4 and 5 feet of tidal change per day. And on top of the high tides, we can also experience king tides, which can reach another 1.25 feet higher than the high tide. And we see king tides doing damage in places like India Point Park already. So moving forward, it's our site, which is located right down here, is actually part of a large watershed system that goes all the way up through Worcester, Massachusetts. And basically what our study area experiences is the pollution, flooding, and anything that goes into the river along all of this area, which washes down into our study area and out the bay. So although it would be nice to have a restoration effort down here, it really has to be a regional effort on that end. On the site itself, we have 3 local drainage basins, and essentially what that means is that all of the runoff from impervious surfaces in each of these areas, such as rooftops, roads, hardscapes, are all washing down into the river. And in cases of large rainfalls, the systems have actually been known to back up and release pollutants such as sewage into the river, so these will become important. As far as impervious surfaces in the areas go, it's a cityscape, so we experience high density of impervious surfaces. As we can see down here, our impervious surfaces in all of these highlighted areas are over 40%, which also contributes to the heat island effect, which is when the sun is absorbed by the dark surfaces from impervious surfaces, and it actually heats the entire area surrounding. So back to these percentages over here. This graph is showing us what percent impervious surfaces the watershed will need to be either protected, impacted, or degraded. And we can see that 40% which all of our sites are in, is well into the degraded area. So that will become a problem as far as cleaning up. Precipitation, the important thing to take from this is a chart that shows us the average precipitation per year in 100 years, and the trend over time is in fact increasing, and it is affecting the amount of runoff and pollution we see in the river. On the same toll, our temperature is also increasing, and it could get as much as 8 degrees on average hotter by 2050. According to this chart.